What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Age of Wonders 4 series on the story realm. We are currently on the fourth part of the story, running some Industrious Dwarves. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, Gimli and his army got his butt kicked by this army right here. Apparently, this is a godly army. They're absolutely insane. Joy Siphoners is crazy. They're ethereal, insane. The amount of defense that they have and then the damage that their ranged and melee attacks do is crazy. The spells that they have available is crazy. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get a road connecting our outpost. Let's go ahead and end this turn and see what we got in store for today. I don't know how we're gonna take out that army. Let's go after High Halls. You can annex a province. Let's go ahead and grab a... We were saying farm, right? For the workshop and the vendor. That's gonna increase your growth rate, too. A free city declared war on us. You guys are sending another war party. It says currently active units, so that doesn't apply to units that we recruit. We'll get the additional siege project. I hope that stacks. So now we'll have, what, 4 siege projects available? You guys are just prospecting for me. You're gonna sit in the city. And you're gonna sit back here. You are also prospecting for me. We get a lucky ring. I think it's just you that doesn't have a ring yet. Everybody else should have one. Let's go ahead and end another turn. See what this army does. I'm really hoping they don't move towards our city. Okay, they're gonna start pushing east. Outpost founded. We want to make you into a city. That's gonna take 5 turns. We're gonna prospect here. Get a pony mount. We kind of need to just wait and build up more forces. We did get a bastion. And for the monolith, we need quarries. I don't want to go too far east because we want to leave some spots for silver fence to grow. You should be just about at your limit. So I think I'm going to expand north. You're taking some additional replenishment, so I might go out and attack with you next turn. And you... The Eternal Court has an army all the way down here. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they have that army down there? We can go ahead and end another turn. I'd be interested to see what they do now. Nothing. Okay, we do have Gimli back. So I'm gonna swap you out and put Gimli in here. This is a low-risk battle, but I don't know if I believe that. They kicked my butt. We do need to start building up a second army. I'm gonna get an arbalist going, because we should be unlocking like researches and stuff to get those guys buffed up. Okay, you're who declared war on us. Ambitious Dreams. You are a glory seeker, which is slaying units. Instructor's pretty nice. Yeah, let's go Instructor. My army is trespassing. Okay. Let's move over here and prospect this then. More gold. Obsidian weapons is done. I don't like the minus city stability right now, so I'm gonna go for Dust Storm. We got you going. We will pop this enchantment. 90% chance of inflicting sundered defense. That's pretty solid. Especially if we keep going up against these high defense units. That absolutely wrecked us. Can create a bounty. I might try to just take out these Marauder armies for now. $325 here, and that gives us a mana stash. You guys all have Charging Strike. If only we had more halberdiers in here. Let's go ahead. What's auto combat give us? Let's see if we can do that with less health casualties, because I'd like for them to start cleaning up forces, start gaining some experience. I feel like you don't have a terrible army. You guys can move pretty far. Yup. Oi. Alright, let's move you guys there. Okay, I forget that they have like the reduced attack chance from range. You're only gonna have a 40. A miss. We can cancel that retaliation. That graze didn't count. Okay, well let's move you here. Move you here. If we move you here to face this way and then defend, let's try that. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, 12 damage isn't horrible. Did cancel your retaliation. Nice first strike. Nice. Perfect. Alright, you only have a 30% chance to kill. I forget that you guys get this every turn. Your best hit chance is going to be on this side. Take it. Only a 30% chance to kill. Get a graze. But you can kill. Let's take this. There's one down. Pop you here. And then I think I am going to use some mana, give you some healing, and bolster defense. Although you guys can just attack my lord instead. Nice! With the sundered defense, we got the kill. Even these guys respawn. It's ridiculous. 1 miss. 2 miss. Okay, at least we got the kill there. You can kill here, which I might take. You can hit here. Have you hit here. And then you can wrap around and kill. Okay, I feel like this isn't bad at all for damage. Ah. 16 could have been worse. Nice. Let's take the guaranteed hit here. Six damage isn't bad. Be better if we could hit. There we go. You can finish off this unit. You can come around and hit here. And then you can do 16. 17. Alright, let's see if you guys can't finish this guy. Perfect. And then we'll get our halberds to finish this guy off. I think that was less damage that we took. I think. That was probably pretty similar. But we did get some mana, and you gained a level. Let's go ahead and... So you're all about melee. Which makes me feel like I should switch you. Which I guess we'll just do. This will get you back into your own territory. So we'll do that. I'm gonna have you keep heading this way. Find more areas to prospect. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Battle won by Meander. Infestation is sending invading forces. Alright, you guys, you're still sitting there, which is nice. You guys are gonna come hit these units. We don't want to lose mana, so death to these undead. Easy enough. We'll take it. We got some production as well. Didn't quite finish you. Next... We could probably send this army to clear this, Ancient Wonder. We're not gonna be able to annex it. It's 495. 368 would be the next easiest one. Excuse me? What the heck is going on here? Why are we getting demolished? That wasn't supposed to be that bad of a fight. Come on. Boy. That doesn't hit the Lord? What the heck? Oh my gosh! Look at how many abilities you have. Well, we definitely want to go into defense mode here. Get that shield wall going. This is gonna hurt. You guys have the life steal, which is super annoying. You are a caster. I know you're sitting on burning, but we should actually melee you first. Well, that canceled the retaliation, so that wasn't bad. I was gonna say, because that'll get you sundered defenses, which will allow more damage here. Perfect. I'm gonna leap with you. That was hilarious. Because now we can move you here and get 2 strikes. And now you can move up and hit. Or you can kill this unit, which I might do instead. Because you're going to respawn anyways. I don't think I'm going to worry about magic. Yeah, you're gonna fall back, which is what we want. Alright, let's hit you with the Sunder defenses. Let's finish you off for good. Let's move you off of the flames. Move you off the flames. Yeah, it's only a 50. Please hit. Okay, nice. Now you're gonna respawn. You have a charge strike. So I'm gonna put you in shield wall. We're gonna end the turn and clean up this unit and then full on charge this guy. You're doing shatter strike. Ouch. What? Change to a 45? Okay, at least we hit anyways. 28 damage is pretty solid. Or we go here. I really thought our damage like didn't register for whatever reason. Alright, we're gonna lock you into melee. You resisted the Sunder defenses. Melee strike here and finish this unit off for good. Hopefully. Perfect. We could kill this hero. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, you have slip away? Oh my goodness. And now you can do another frickin' fireball. Oh my gosh. What the heck is going on? We almost lost a unit. Alright, let's leap here. Because now you should be able to get 3 strikes. Please! Please! Oh my goodness! This realm is tough! You got a better crossbow. Of course you did. Alright, let's get you back into friendly territory so you can replenish. And then we'll prepare you to take on that army next. Okay. Ooh. Wand of the Raising Dead. We'll get you the Nightmare Mount. Celestial Slayer, Swarm Hunter, Purging Strikes. You get Pierce Shot. I'm gonna try it. You've gained a level. Defense and Evasion. Critical hit chance. That's pretty solid for you. Question is where do we want to go with these guys next? I do not know. Although we have potentially 2 enemies down here. I don't know who the heck that is. You have more prospecting opportunities over here. Let's grab these as well. Rune leggings. One resistance. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Trespassing again. Alright, let's get you up here. Leather armor this time. Spells are ready to cast. You got it. A hero leveled up. The Duelist. I'm gonna get maximum HP for now. And then we can give you the leather armor. You guys can annex another province. We need a quarry. Let's grab this quarry. And now we can get the shrine. You produce the monolith. Let's get you the armory. Let's get you an anvil guard. Okay, we can't see where those armies are anymore. You probably need another turn of replenishment. Probably wouldn't hurt to get you some replenishment. But then where do we send you? Probably up north. So let's send you here. Send you here. Let's get another bastion going. Put you in this army. You're gonna prospect for me. There's a mana stash, nice. 39 production. I'm gonna have you start moving over. So that you can link up with this army. And then we'll probably get a steel shaper to complete your army. Then we need to start building up Sinren's force. This is crazy. Alright, keep you guys in our territory. Keep picking up gold. It says 373. You know what? We'll take the auto combat. We'll take that production as well. And then you can pick up the mana and prospect. You produce the shrine. Let's get the vendor. Our mana upkeep is not looking bad at all. So it's tempting to start getting some gargoyles. Or maybe some lesser stone spirits. Or we start going here. Damage against magic origin units and chance of removing one positive status effect could be huge. Physical damage is nice, but the chance of inflicting bleed doesn't really do anything. Increasing your range could be super nice. Let's go ahead and get that going. Let's get these enchantments up. Spell-tempered shields would be nice. Okay, and we should get our next city here. That's nice of you guys. Awesome. I don't get how they have mounts on all their warriors. Like, warriors aren't supposed to have mounts, I thought. It's so weird. Yeah, let's go ahead and enchant. Your upkeep's gonna be 10. Boom. Silver Dam has been founded. Foresters or Specialist Province? I'm gonna go with Forester for now. We're gonna go Workers Farmstead. You're gonna get into the city to replenish. And then we'll probably look at taking this army out next. We're not quite ready for the Bone Dragon. 279, 696, 330. So yeah, let's get ready to take this out. Gemkeep can annex a province. We should probably go for the gold mine. And then I suppose stone walls isn't bad. Do we have anybody in the prison? No, everybody's in a crypt. Let's get the mint. Let's get those gold mines going. You guys are fully replenished. So let's start taking these foes out. Start cleaning up this area a bit. That's an army of the Eternal Court. Another leather armor. And 40 gold. Can anybody use this leather armor? You have leather armor. You can use it. Okay. Oh, Lord. Alright, this army's going over there, which is nice. You could probably do with another turn of replenishing, honestly. I'll give you one more turn of replenishing. You can annex another province. No way. Capture and repair a province from Hearthheim? I didn't know that was a thing. Let's get, we need another quarry. But I kind of want to cut off this access, and I want to guarantee that we get this conduit. Because then that'll allow us for the monolith in the future. Can create a new bounty. Ring of Resistance. Can anybody use... I think everybody has rings. Although I'd probably have you be more defensive instead of the crit chance, I think. Hey, let's end another one. The phase beast right there is insane. Mint is done. I suppose we'll get the stone wall since it's boosted. And then we'll get a steel shaper going. Might as well get a road built. Death to these undead. You don't want to keep using mana. It's a solid amount of damage we took. Magic damage. Okay, Halberdier's super low. Crusader's Claymore. Lucky Ring. Removes retaliation. You do radiant damage. That's actually pretty fire. Yeah, I'm gonna get you that. And I'm gonna have you build a road back, because I think I'm gonna need you guys to replenish. Let's get the workshop, more production. We got the anvil guard. I think I'm gonna hold off on recruiting more units here. Let's go ahead and move into this army, or this stack. Take it. Do we own this tower? No. So let's capture the tower. And then prospect. Crown. Crown somebody might be able to use. You can. I'm trying to think, since you're like a tanky lord, I don't feel like we need 2 bastions in here. I feel like you could use some damage dealers. So I'm trying to think of what we want Sinren to be replaced with. We definitely need to replenish with you. You, not so much. But is there anything that you could take on your own? We know a phase beast is in there. I mean, you'd probably just be better off waiting. To be honest. Let's get the Arcane Institute. We should have gotten that sooner. We can also grab this tower. I don't know if that counted, sadly. Oh no, that should carry over, right? Let's get the library going. You need to get back into your territory. Let's build roads here. Should probably start with quarry. You need 2 foresters. Alright, let's get a forester then. Have you sit. Then we have a steel shaper. Okay. And that should complete your army. So now we have 2 6 stacks. So now we gotta think what we want in Sinren's army, and what we want to replace here. I might go another halberdier for your army, honestly. And then for Sinren's army, we can start getting an arbalist going. You know what? Instead of the halberdier, why don't we go the gargoyle? Let's get the gargoyle for your army. 'Cause that's a pretty solid heavy unit that does some charging damage, which will be a nice way to change things up a bit. We also have the stone spirits. We might want to start looking into more enchantments as well. I think I'm gonna go for spell tempered shields next. Duststorm is finished and we can pick a new tome, which is artificing. So we've looked through this stuff already. Critical hit chance is pretty fire. Support units get 10% more damage, which is nice. The rest is eh. But we can get iron golems. That is resistant to negative status effects and protects allies from them. Let's go ahead and get this started.
Artifice, I like to think, is the ultimate expression of genius made physical. To translate something as intangible as an idea into a working, walking automaton is truly a magnificent thing. When one can turn such creations into behemoths, marrying machine with magic that can level or raise a city, they may veritably claim the title of artificer.
I think I want to go artisan armaments. Your units regenerate an additional +1 hit point per 2 move points they have remaining at the end of your turn. I mean, that's pretty fire. Roads cost 3 movement points instead of 5. That's also pretty fire. Eternal Court, send another war party. We want you to replenish. More rune leggings. I mean, ignore 2 status resistance and magic damage isn't bad for you since you have some spells going. I'm gonna let you replenish for 1 more turn. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Somebody took that tower. A rivalry was declared on me? Great. Sure that was, what, Meandor? No! It was you! Oh gosh. Yeah, one thing we gotta keep in mind is that, we can't really allow them to start taking off. Casimir leveled up. Yeah, let's make you more defensible. We're gonna give you the spell tempered shields. It's 5 upkeep, it's not bad. Our ruler also leveled up. You can go Adept of Materium, which gives you adjacent enemies become slowed. If they were already slowed, they become immobilized. Meteor Strikes is pretty solid. I think I want both of these. But let's get you some more defense and evasion for now. Alright, Sinren, we need to start building up your army. Alright, you're gonna take more healing the more movement you have saved up. So we still need a decent amount of healing from you. For Sinren's army, let's start with a bastion. And let's get the Room of Recall. You can get the library going. Farm, forester, farm, quarry, forester. I feel like we should look at foresters. Okay, we can get that going. Then we can start looking at the tavern, which needs another farm. Let's see about taking this unit out. Take it. That didn't give us mana? That's a risky battle. Let's get you another turn of replenishment. Or gold. And then we want you to get that extra replenishment, so we're not going to use all your movement right now. Hopefully we're getting nice and prepped to take on the Eternal Court. We have a decent amount of mana saved up. A decent amount of gold. That's not super great, I'll be honest. Let's get like a crossroad going. Because we're gonna have to take on this force. A helmet. Where do we want to go with you next? I don't think you have enough for the infestation. For the shrine, we need a quarry. Okay, we'll take that. And then we can start looking at this army. Hit that next turn. Alright, so farms and foresters. What our options are. You can get the tier 4 city. What else is available? Nothing really in this direction. Maybe we start heading here for the quarries and the mines. I think that might be the best bet. take the farm. We could create another bounty. Pillaging provinces would make us money, but it's also going to make us more evil. We don't necessarily want. Very surprised that this dude just ran up on us. Bonding with the earth and its riches, you witness an underground tragedy. The destined humans have mined too far and too greedily into the depths of the earth. Their drilling stirred up a white wolf, along with a horde of underground predators. Now these menaces are stalking the Gold Vein, killing the workers of the destined humans one by one. Will you shield the miners at Gold Vein from the attack of the white wolf before it's too late? Give us city stability. The treasure and their miners shall be rescued. Okay. Well, let's retreat. Is there, I'm honestly gonna quick save. Because I really don't want to get wrecked again. Auto combat is no losses. And I really hate save scumming, but I mean, these guys have been ridiculous against us. So I'm curious to see how we'll do. And maybe we just need some more practice with our army. I'm gonna assume that you're a charging champion. R. You'll block a charge. We'll kind of use you as bait. We'll do bolstered defense on you in case you take this charge. And we'll do bolstered defense on you in case you take the charge. Then you should be safe enough to move there. Twin Awakening. Let's grant it on yourself and sure, these Anvil Guard. You also have a piercing shot. Oh, sick, dude. We can just grant everybody bolstered defense. I mean, that's pretty huge. And you can shield wall after that? Okay. Okay. That's nasty. Let's see what they do. Okay. That removed our bolstered defense and resistance. That was kind of expected. Not quite sure why that hit him. We did use you as bait, but maybe that wasn't for the best. 20 charge strike is pretty nasty. You can turn to stone? What? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna move you behind and flank, even though that does kind of expose you. I'm gonna have you... I mean, 10 isn't too bad. I'm just gonna have you eat 1 retaliation. I believe you get 2. It's only a 60%, but that's a lot of damage if we can hit. Of course. I'm gonna give you... Why does that say only 4 movement? No, you still get your 3 strikes. Alright, if we go here, we can cast a decent piercing shot. Oh my goodness, that was solid damage. And then I'm gonna try and taunt here, which will put you in a shield wall. You can get a very solid charge off here. And then you'll also be affected by the shield wall. And then you could come here and finish, but I'm gonna do a shield bash. Sundered all of their defenses. Get you to flank. $75. Very nice. Might as well get you the 100%. You're only gonna get up to 50. Well, you could kill if you hit. Of course not. Alright, let's pop this then. I am a little tempted to go for a heal here. Give you bolstered defenses just in case. Although a charge, I'm mostly worried about... Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and just be safe. It's much less damage than we were taking. You can do a Twin Awakening here. You can do a Scatter Shot. Oh my gosh. You can come finish off the hero. Wow. This felt so much better. So much better. I mean, granted, we outnumbered them heavily, but that felt really clean and really good. Striking Smasher. Is this a two-handed? Yeah, disable secondary. Sunder defense, area damage chain. I mean, but we get that boost from the Crusader's Claymore. 27 versus what? It's 25. I mean, that area damage chain is kind of nice. We'll check it out. I'm going to keep you with the crown. You also gained a level. Let's get you... You can raise undead. You can curse. Purging strikes could be nice. I think we gotta go for hit points for right now. Sinren leveled up. When the hero does a critical attack, subsequent critical hit will do an additional 10% damage. This effect stacks up to 5 times. Let's go ahead and get you some more defense and evasion for now. Gimli did not level up. Okay. Move you there so you at least take a little bit of healing. And you're still in range of Sinren. Keep you guys there. You're gonna prospect another province for me. Ah, we captured somebody. Somebody's in our prison finally. We did get an arbalist. Look at how much movement we have now when it comes to roads. That's insane. This should be an easy auto-resolve. We'll grant them mercy. Staff of Astral Blessing. And you... honestly don't really have anywhere else to go except for back here. So we'll get you moving down there. And before we go ahead and end the turn, we are going to go ahead and end things here. We have 20 turns to slay 5 units here, but I would like to try and hit the Eternal Core, especially after that fight. That felt really good. We're trying to send up some reinforcements. We have an Arbalist. A Bastion will be done in a turn. I might just get... I mean, we should probably wait a turn and then go for maybe like a Halberdier or something to put in Sinren's army. And then we'll get a Steel Shaper as well. So hopefully we can assault this castle with 3 full stacks and be able to take it. We could vassalize them, or we could increase our city cap and take the city for ourselves. A vassal wouldn't be bad, so we could start getting a getting some Rally of Lieges. But we will see next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.